Oh, YouTube, it's your boy, it's your homie, it's your guy, it's your pal. B3, what you doing? Come on now, gal. I'm gonna try to do a few more Marvel books before I get back to DC. And today's book is Venom, Volume 2, The Land Before Crime. Remember in Volume 1, at the very end of Volume 1, which we did review a while back, Eddie Brock got the Venom symbiote back to do his lethal protector thing. So it's an anti-hero book, yes, which is very fun. I really like Venom as an anti-hero. He's great as a villain, but he's great as an anti-hero too. I do feel like, however, comic book publishers do this thing where they're like, if a villain gets popular enough, they try to make him an anti-hero. It's been done with Venom, it's been done with Red Hood, it's been done with Deathstroke. I think it works with Red Hood and Venom. Do not think it works with Deathstroke. No. No. Do not like it. But, yeah. So let's bust into this book. I'm going to read you the back of the book real quick, help you have a good understanding of what it's about. Reunited! And it feels so good! Or rather, feels so bad. Eddie Brock and the Venom symbiotes are together again, web-slinging their way around New York. But with questions still lingering about how the symbiote was separated from Flash Thompson, what lies in its future now that it's back where it belongs? Will Venom be the city's lethal protector, or revert back to a sadistic, Spidey-hating villain? Find out as Eddie's next chapter begins with a showdown with Stegron, the Dinosaur Man. Are Eddie and Venom the ones to stop Stegron from turning everyone in Manhattan into bloodthirsty dinosaurs? Or is something not quite right with this revived relationship? As a monstrous melee begins, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur drop by to help, but Big Red just might take Stegron's side. Collecting Venom 2016, number 150 through 153 by Mike Costa, Robbie Thompson, David Mitchline, Tradmore, Geraldo Saval, Ron Lim, Felipe Sombrero, Dono Sanchez Amara, and Lee Longridge. I know Mike Costa, Robbie Thompson, and Dono Sanchez Almara. The rest of those names aren't very familiar to me, but I know those names. This is a short trade. As you saw, it's only 4 issues. One of the issues is... The 150 is... Because issue 150 was oversized. Well, it was normal issue size, and then it had like a bonus story. It wasn't that oversized. But Eddie, like, gets a little help from this priest, and the Venom symbiote's becoming more violent and stuff, and the Venom symbiote didn't like the priest, so it tried to kill him, and he ended up in the hospital. And Eddie's, like, having trouble controlling it, and it's becoming more and more violent, and it turns out when Eddie was working for the FBI, like, as their symbiote consultant, they were inoculating him with this drug that makes his body toxic to symbiotes, right? Because of his history as Venom, Toxin... probably not Anti-Venom, because Anti-Venom was more heroic. But because of his history as Toxin and Venom, they were inoculating him. So his body is killing the Venom symbiote and driving it even further into insanity. So, he's fighting Stegron, the dinosaur motherfucker, who Alchemax was using to help make dinosaur soldiers for the military or something, and Stegron of course escaped, and he's turning people in tunnels under the city into dinosaur people. And one of his powers, because he's like the lizard but a dinosaur, he even made his formula after the lizard formula, so he's the lizard but a dinosaur, a Stegosaurus specifically, but he also has the power to telepathically control dinosaur stuff, so he controls all the people and animals that he turns into dinosaur motherfuckers. But Eddie couldn't really beat them by himself. He was overwhelmed, he was outsmarted, etc., etc. So Moon Girl helps him, and she couldn't have beat them by herself either. Because, like, Eddie could have fought the dinosaurs, but Eddie couldn't have stopped the dinosaur formula. She stopped the dinosaur formula, but she couldn't fight the dinosaurs. Because she teams up with Devil Dinosaur, who, I'm sure you could guess, Stegron can telepathically control. So... they lose Devil Dinosaur for a little bit, but they get him back by putting part of the Venom symbiote on his head. There's a short battle with Scorpion, who you know has a grudge with Eddie Brock and the Venom symbiote. He was in the last volume also. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. You get to see the story of how Flash Thompson lost the Venom symbiote, which is a really dumb story. I feel like maybe there should have been a longer story that was about Flash Thompson and a more interesting way to lose the symbiote. Because in this one, he just gets like hit with a sonic blast and the symbiote runs away and that's it. What? Dumb. Bad. And then Mania lost her symbiote to Maniac, which was in Venom Inc., which we also reviewed. And then there's like a little side story about Venom back in the 90s fighting crime and shit. It was kind of cool. But yeah, so he helps Alchemax with the Stegron problem, and they give him some drugs to help him balance out the Venom symbiote. He's kind of dependent on them. We already knew they were giving him drugs because, once again, I've already reviewed Venom Inc. I read Venom Inc. ahead of this because I was reading Amazing Spider-Man at the time, and I needed to read that for Amazing Spider-Man because it's a crossover with ASM, so... But this is a good book. I've been wanting to read more stuff with Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur in it anyways. I've been wanting to check out their solo title for a while, and I'll probably do that soon on Kindle. But this one I have physically. Yeah, you hear those pages flip? Ooh, what a good sound. But yeah, you know, I do recommend this volume. It's nothing real special, but it's not bad by any means. It's a good story. It's short. It's kind of short. This is $16.99 in the US. ISBN 978-1302-906030. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. It's been a break. Coming in, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. I don't feel like going to bed yet, so I'll probably read another book. I have another Marvel book, an Avengers book, downloading on my Kindle. So I'll probably read something physical. Probably something else symbiote related. Should I do Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows, Volume 2, The Venom Experiment? Should I do Deadpool vs. Carnage? Should I just do the next volume of Venom? Venom, Lethal Protector, Blood in the Water, Volume 3. Can't do Venom Volume 4 yet because I haven't read Volume 3. We still got Space Knight and stuff to review. I got a lot to review. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to come in and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I will be seeing you all later, homie. Peace out. YOLO.